watching. It's just going to be a pop in the nebula, slide into the corner. Second looking for the kill, is able to find it, takes minimal damage as well. And now immediately goes rushing forward. Gets quite a bit of damage there on the Labs, putting him down to 16 HP, but CGRS is able to collect. Man out, Bang finishing the job. Finds the enemy Cypher, and CGRS just desperately trying to hold his ground. He's unable to do so. Kadoom will arrive, finding one as the Haunt lands right in front of Kalua's face.
Spike planted.
Get the pull back here to safety. This fragment did a chunk of damage across. Kadoom going to be knocked down, taken out. As Bang in from behind at Halls comes up with the kill.
And now all that's left is just going to be Killua. I mean, everything's been smoked off. His only option is to push through.
Seems that gun barrel spotted though. High-low setup, but the high is not even.
Final setups. The next round now, again, trying to keep the pace up. Sentinels with all guns, narrate on a single ghost, lurking towards B, but the rest of them push in towards A.
We're all decent stacked though, set up here from MITH. If SEN pushes into this site.
Decent
More
smoke
players
so
here.
far. Crossfires, maybe a dizzy to pop as soon as they push through.
Oh, Rain gonna be taken down. A bit off guard there, but smoke gonna be dissipating. Second able to find one, Bang getting another. The push forward in second. Collects himself a second kill, looking for the third, but it's gonna be taken by John QT. Last one standing. SEN well aware of his positioning given the previous kill. This last one now just sit back, and Zealous will move forward here on the prowl.
I can definitely kind of smell him. He's trying to back off.
A little bit wider, gets good damage in. Elimination is found. Obviously, weapon not going to be recoverable here unless he can get through John QT as well. Get some damage across. Ultimately, will be 3 weapons retained, carried forward here from SEN as they move up 2-0.
Still the rifles, so not the worst thing for SEN, but definitely a little bit of a sneaky one. And with that, they were able to take down the site very quickly. Next round, be some upgrades, light shields still for Sentinels, but the full buy is out from MITH. That smoke, while the rest of the team tries to pull off some kind of push in towards Art. Doesn't spot anything though.
Quick clear on that cam. It's Kadoom, okay, able to find one. Narrate going to be taken down. Stun going across the slide in, tailwind. Oh, but second just headshots him right there out of the air. Finds another one, just turning back into the site. Sephiroth gone. Plant now coming through. Kahlua just trying to stay quiet here.
Spike planted.
Dugout in secret. See if anyone comes back across into the open, but maybe on the corner swing can find Celsius and Will. 3v3 now. Smosh goes out over towards main. Everybody right now from SEN piled in towards Art. Prowler going to be spotted. Another headshot coming across. The Haunt cleared out. Kahlua keeping him in this round. The wingman gets let loose, and oh, he gets the transfer as well. A 4-piece for the Vice. And MITH.
For next round now, coming back in, Sentinels. Second does have the overdrive.
Clear of the Haunts. They have to be suspicious about this presence here in Art, but Kahlua still just a bit faster. Narrate trying to get himself on the board, is able to find one, but Kadoom quickly trades it back out. Man advantage now here for the side of MITH. Not much damage taken here by the Jet either. Up behind the boxes, the their sights back in here towards A. Plant now in effect. How do they fan out? Maintain control from here.
All the way inside of Dugout in secret, continuing to hold the angles push.
Bulldog will lose out. Bang. The reload going into that cosmic form as the fragment comes down, cutting off that push in from Market, but Kadoom still able to find one, arriving now at secret. John QT. Get these regen shields up, and Celsius is bailing him out a bit. Gets himself now into a 1v1. Stinger in hand, Kadoom eating a little bit more damage. Tap of the spike to rush forward. Slowly creeping around the corner. And
Celsius was able to hold things down. Next round now, and again, economy now not looking too good for MITH. They do have some ultimates to work with, though. More importantly, the Steel Garden from Vise.
Knives out here from Kadoom. Push up, looking for the headshot there on the Narrate. Can't make it happen. Kahlua will. Pulls back. Forced away by the fragment. No, second. He was ready for the transfer, but it's not going to be necessary as John QT gets involved. JRS taken out. Bang, catching Kahlua in transit. Now the A site completely and utterly open, and Laz just going to be tucked away, hiding Trying to hold on to the Vandal.
Right now, that was just like the full draw outside of mid. Sentinels fights with numbers and they win in firepower as well. Altorb even being picked up by Zelsis just for added bonus.
I mean, smart. Extract as much as you possibly can. Looks like they will opt to get the next null command online as fast as possible rather than the Cosmic Divide here for Bang.
The only thing Laz can hope for is exit kill. And honestly, I mean, you have to hold like outside of art or something. Don't want to push any further than that.
Laz has been rock solid for them so far here in the tournament, as well as in this series, but as he tries to go in for the peak, will just end up dying. Seems like overall the call from MITH.
Or at least trying to set up for a potential B swap.
Bit of a change up here. Slow walking forward, off in place, SEN had the read on this in the previous round, and Kadum doesn't even want to try to play with fire here. Immediately backs off, repositions into Hall. Ready for the peak, but the opening shot to be going wide. Second, however, will still get caught. Last will find one, but then he gets taken down by Bang, and Zelsis finds the enemy jet. B site now, completely and utterly broken open. SEN get themselves the man advantage. Right, just tucked away, ready to play off that alarm bot, but looks like he's not going to be given the opportunity.
Oh, he could hear footsteps. Yeah, here's the utility at the very least.
Just going to send in with the ultimate, but it only catches. And actually, no, Narate's able to dodge it. Catches absolutely no one. Push forward, CGRS, some decent damage dealt, but cannot survive. Narate will strike him down. And Narate will find even more. Making a bad situation a terrible one here for MITH. Sephiroth is the last man standing, and he knows that this is not a winnable fight. We'll just have to try to back away, but yeah, Narate is going on the chase for the counter rotation here. Sewers being noted. Looks like they might not have their paths crossed, so weapon can be held on to, but SEN now up there. But it's 4 ults stacked up here for SEN.
Okay, at least able to read the aim. Oh,
just pushing right up here. Bang able to gun down 2. Kahlua will peel 1 back. His second falls.
Wow, just the spray into that little corner and takes down 2 players. Quick rotations as well, and MITH completely lost in the sauce.
They do get given another weapon, so some potential there. Quick rotate coming through. John QT wrapping around the side here. Turret just now regaining some life. Will have to be cleared out. Can't quite find that timing here for CGRS.
I mean, the weapon is the sauce, so now that they have it, trying to recover and regroup. Gotta wait for the Cosmic Divide to fall. But then, just going into this long play, it's like firefights and firefights. You're gonna have to use that mosh pit somehow.
Tap of the spike, wide swing out, Celsius sees nothing. Stays tucked back here behind the pillar. CGRS pushing forward, getting gunned down through the screen. Spray's now coming out, head spotted. Up over the top, Celsius being the sacrificial lamb, goes rushing in. Shorty, quick turn back there from Bang. He's able to find one, but already the damage is dealt. The time is just not going to be there. So while Laz is able to go ahead and pick up 4 kills, he's just going to have to run away to hold on to the rifle. SEN can...
Next round, the buys up for MITH. The adjustments into the sights. Back to what we saw in the pistol round with 2 players watching B-Link. More Sentinel utility closer towards A, though, and they're just banking on a lot of that to do the heavy lifting.
3v3 in the ult department. Sephiroth and CGRS get those last 2 online here. So grab well. Okay. Try to dissuade a push out. Zelsis slowly creeping around the side, and he's not ready for this reposition from Sephiroth. It's very nicely done. With the early lead here, and Kadum's gonna have to back away. Jiggle Peak spotting out second. He looks for, okay. St. Narate looking for a kill there, but CGRS just swinging into Halls, is able to find the headshot.
Yeah, slower pace from Sentinels this time allows for MITH to take these fights. Will they head on?
Sephiroth in deep on the flank.
We'll be able to note everything, so they know that it's no longer a B hit. Everyone rotates on over. But Bang trying to set something up. Along with possibly John QT.
30
Killua
seconds
is here.
left.
He's got the utility, everything ready to pop.
down. Suns not hitting. Vice still unhindered and the haunt gets cleared. Spike still not brought forward here into the site, and time is dwindling. Spike now on the floor. John QT gets taken down. CJRS swinging forward, finds second.
Like we mentioned, next round now it's going to be Sentinels. Bit of scupper by, but it's going to be Zekin in with the overdrive, looking to go aggressively into B.
I'm out of here.
Jordy at the ready as well. Tripwire here. Try to slow up the approach. Mosh as well sent from CGRS.
You should run.
Now the lockdown in play. Thrash around the corner. Does get the detain here onto one, but they cannot push forward. They have to respect this. So it's going to be a big back off. There's entry going through. Tripwire's cleared. Overdrive now in play. Land coming through with a minute, 2 seconds left here in the round. Kadoom swinging on the corner, immediately shuts down Zekin. Fragment down. Safe from it. It's a little bit of damage, it seems. Maybe one pulse. Now looks to try to take the side. Blind coming across it from the Dizzy. He's able to find Bang. John QT gunning down one, but CTRS another multi-kill round. 3 picked up for him as the abuse comes in. And Made in Thailand start clawing their way back into this map.
And now the adjustments are back in with Kadoom on the op once more.
Set up here at the double door. CGRS in tow. Just leading the charge here for him. Clear out the turret. Then look to back away. Cam around the corner. Here at the link. Get the spot on the 3. Now the rotations can be called here for MITH.
They're all around the corner.
Ball gets a cut off here at John QT. Not with the team quite just yet as Laz eats that full flash. Blue is stunned up, can take it down. Laz peeking back out, is able to find one. Will be killed on the exit though. Narrate able to find that headshot, but is quickly traded out. 2 left alive. Decent damage there on the Sephiroth, now finished off.
One enemy remaining.
CGRS still standing. Celsius with just the classic in hand. Couple shots through, grabs up the Vandal, wingman. Eventually going to be cleared, but he's only got 7 bullets left here in the mag. A player off onto his right. He's got to try to clear through. He's got to start going, but he just cannot make it happen. The defuse will be held. He will be killed. And
Round now, Cypher back in towards B. Bit of a deep pick.
This time Kadoom pushing out solo, able to find the kill. Camp quickly gets cleared out. Laz, it's a bit of damage as he pulls back over into Flowers. Maybe the Cosmic Divide now invested, but Kahlua still here, playing from Secret. Spams across, and Celsius ends up getting dropped.
And the wall, it buys time for the rotation over.
Being able to play off this Cosmic Divide is just not allowed. Bang, tucked away that right-hand side in main. Cosmic Divide will fall.
There, I'm out of here.
Hero Depth now going out. We'll know that everybody is still just stacked up here on the side. Spray coming through. Zekin just cannot see a damn thing. Flashed up, Dizzy down.
Like jiggle that sheer wall, but it doesn't quite work out. So now last round, buys up. They have the Nightfall, and they're looking to play a lot more around mid.
Oh, across would have been a hell of a flick.
Wow.
Backup weapon available here for Laz. Rotate immediately starting here as Kadoom works his way across over towards A. Sen still though, not advancing into the site. The wall's there at main, keeping them blocked off. And they don't want to split the team any further than they already are. Nightfall will go out, but Kadoom finding Zekin there on that entry. Able to find the hit once again. Still just held at bay. Starting to try to work their way forward here into the side fragment, but Lazzy's got a tiny little tuck away spot to keep himself protected. I'm not sure if they suspect him in dugout anymore. Might have an opportunity to catch them by surprise.
Back into Art and A main. Sentinels continues to try to hold MITH, just waiting for the utility to go through.
Thrash gets cleared, just one player shows. Sephiroth nearby though, starts rotating over. Bang, able to find one as Laz is going to be taken down. The Dizzy does not get cleared. Narrate blinded up, but it doesn't matter. Protection is in. Celsius is covering. Sephiroth's rotation, his flank now being noted, now going to be known. As he finds the first, needs to try to take down John. Has him down to his sliver. John just trying to wide swing and dance around. The time dwindling. Celsius just playing the clock here. Goes ahead and confirms.
Start this out. Sentinels just kind of spread all across the board. Same setup to what we saw just a couple of days ago. Narrate mostly trying to control everything in with a turret as well as the alarm bot towards Art as well as B-Link. Bang holding the angle towards A main. He has the stars to back him up.
Four-man push up here. Pulling back away from the corner. Try to keep him covered from now. There's the entry though. Kadum jumping forward. Sees will come through. Turret not awake. Find any extra damage through here. Kadum will get taken down as Bang is able to find the opening kill. Plant coming in though. Wingman gets the spike on the floor.
Wall set.
He was setting up the wall here, trying to cut off that access from Flowers. Swinging out, able to find one. Narrate going to be taken down. Looking for a little bit more. Gets that dink across on the John QT. Takes him down to one as well. Seconds able to go ahead and confirm that elimination. Fragment now going to be lopped in over towards Art. Swing onto the corner. Bang. Taken down. Second tension being split here between multiple opponents on the opposite side.
One enemy remaining.
Glue and CGRS able to find one. And Laz gets the finisher. Pistol goes the way of Myth.
Very quickly. So being able to stay on top of the pace like that might give Myth a lot more legs in this race. Back in with the guns. A couple of upgraded pistols.
Oh, I'm sure Laz had fully anticipated that.
Gotta go.
Getting caught. Solid takedown in the meantime, though. Plant happening here on the B site. Sephiroth on a very deep lurk. This is one that could either pay off incredibly well here for him, or this could just end up being a massive blunder if the players here on B cannot hold.
You gotta start running at some point, man. At least there's the wall.
No idea where they're at. Outlet check in the hall reveals the position of CGRS. On going through, Kahlua eats that flash to push into the corner. CGRS going to be taken down. Kahlua now out of the smoke, able to find Narrate. Rotation, the run now starting here for Sephiroth. As there's a tap on the spike. Time starting to dwindle. Shot from the Outlaw going wide, but yeah, time is just not on their side. It's all about just removing weapons if possible, but John will just have to stay tucked away, die to the spike. Doesn't want to surrender anything else.
Long. Next round, the Outlaw still converted over.
I'll say, is everybody who's saying Keck W about Sephiroth there, you've done far worse.
That's true.
In your own games. You probably do that every other game. So don't judge.
No judgment here. Just gotta find joy in the little things, but apart from that now, Sentinel's in with the full buy. Let some Guardians in through. A lot more investment into the A site though. Playing further back, watching for a potential Myth execute. They've done that A execute before with Kadum dashing in, so watching out for that possibly.
Clear on the turret. Presence noted here. QT just staying tucked here in dugout. Wants to try to maintain this position. Does have that Guardian in hand, so high pen weapon. Try to disrupt the plant here, but won't be able to do it. Wingman gets the job done. Onus here on Sentinels to try to get this retake going. More rounds available here for Kadum. Blocks him off, tries to go for the peek, but ends up getting flashed, and Celsius saw enough. Nails the headshot. And advantage now here for the side of Sentinels. Grab well, it's invested. Laz tucked back. High pen weapons just flying through here. Trying to dissuade, trying to stop the push forward. Celsius able to find one. Does get taken down. John QT desperately trying to get
the ultimates.
Something that's severely lacking on the SEN side right now. 3 rounds in a row. They've been pretty concise here from Myth, not suffering too many losses so far in the second half, so full charge isn't exactly coming quickly here for Sentinels.
And CGRS has been very effective with it as well. I mean, if he picks up the Thrash, that is huge value, especially on a map like this. Pushes in towards Art or A main, it just clears out so much. So off the timeouts, Myth takes a bit of time staying cautious, but now presence made known in towards Art and as well as A. Same turret. They should be able to deal with it very quickly. Question is, how does Narrate kind of re-peek back in through connector? And how does MITH find their way in towards the A site? It's kind of a crossfire setup now from Sentinels. Sure, they don't have the guns, but still, positioning is good.
Skirting around the vision here, does eventually get spotted. Shots set down. Kadoom going in for the chase, trying to hound him down. Ult's going to be committed there from Kahlua. Once again, Catch not going to be coming in. Two-man setup here, but CJRS just mows right through both of them. Thrash now online, but given the weaponry, likely not going to be necessary. Smoke will fall, so to John QD. Kahlua flying a second, CJRS flying a third. Flawless here. Made in Thailand.
MITH back into B-Link. Narrate trying to figure out how he wants to position himself. Just a bit of presence being taken away, and Narrate stays on his toes, still keeping himself in a position where he can pivot back towards a art as well as stairs. But now backing in to check. This takes a little bit of time away. The turret's getting shot down. And he's just going back and forth between both sides, both angles. Backs off completely. MITH taking so much more space now.
Salsa's gonna maybe try to play off the back of this alarm bot, but never mind, just get spotted. Some shots sent. Going forward, alarm bot. Does go chasing there onto Kadoom. Just gets off the angle.
Maybe just recognizing that MITH takes their time and they're very cautious with it, so Sentinel's happy to play further back.
Yeah, they're all worried about this right here, the Thrash coming through. Everybody in fairly disconnected positions. Forward Thrash not quite spotting out. Bang there at Secret, but either way, sight is very much in the hands of MITH. A brief little interruption there on the plans. Wingman does get taken down by the Nano Swarm, but will be recovered. Now 5v5 for the retake. Second on an op.
Got to deal with that stairs hold.
Oh, well, it's just going to be a spray through. Wall bang coming out. First kill found. Laz now tethered into position. Does he go over the top? And Sephiroth finding one. Second going to be eliminated. Knocker Divide invested. Flash through. Laz fully blinded up. Ends up getting taken down. Chunk QT is able to find one. Gets himself a second as well. Oh. Looking for the defuse. Looking for the protect here on Zelsis, who's just holding it. They're trying desperately to get him off that spike, but
MITH really keeping things interesting. They're always dealing with the Killjoy utility towards stairs. Towards stairs as well as B-Link. This time, just completely leaving that open though. So full backup on towards A side.
now went forward. Just a one-player entry so far. Great. Eating some damage, crossing his own Nano Swarm, sprays out of the smoke, finds CJRS, and now Kadoom going to be taken out. Spike somewhat stranded here. Base of the stairs into the side. Bang, it's a bit of damage here. Sephiroth still sticking around. Reading properly. John QT is there, but a fragment lands at his feet. He gets chunked out. Finished off as Bang finds the headshot. It's all down the Laz. 1v3 here would be monstrous. Likely be a back-breaking play for SEN for the whole rest of the map, but can he make it happen? It's been so damn consistent, so damn good for the team. Swings the corner, finds the first two, and the neural theft immediately is invested. Seconds position noted. He rotates back.
30 seconds left.
Grabbed himself a Phantom. Now looks to rotate. Cutting his way across into sewer. 20 seconds remaining here on the clock. Spike still on the ground. Where does Laz plan?
Well, he notes Zekin's position.
Here in the corner of the cage. Keeping him blocked up for a moment. Stun, I believe, does connect. Slides in, and Zekin will be able to finish it off. Rotates back, grabs the operator. Defuse can come in. SEN will tie things up here at 9-9, but my God, what an effort from Laz.
The fact that he was able to take down those two players, those two still able to break through. Next round. And they are watching out for that op. They're trying to be very careful and aware. Potential peek shot from mid, so they're all bunching up towards this one spot. Zekin, though, who is all the way up B long, should be able to get enough intel for the rest of his team that the hit is closer towards A. Zels is still jiggle peeking just to check if anyone does come his way down B link.
With the Nebula up, not much to be seen here.
Whoa.
Just a big double push across here.
Gotta watch out for that.
Right there.
John down below. Ping coming out. CGRS sense that there's going to be somebody watching the angle, given that the link was pretty much wide open.
And then Sephiroth kind of lurking in towards B lane.
You want to find it?
The positioning here from MITH, very complex.
A little bit of an attempt at a bait here, it would
30
seem.
seconds left.
And Narrate moving forward, ends up getting taken down. Kadum up over the top, able to find that kill. The wingman now rushing forward. Plant coming in.
Spike planted.
However, just trying to stay silent, electing to keep his presence unknown. They're actually back around the opposite side of the wall. If he had gone onto the spike for the defuse there, they wouldn't have known about it until they looked, but opportunity is not going to be found. Would have just been way too risky for him.
No more thorns.
Retakes again, you gotta deal with the stairs once more.
Well, not going to be connecting on anybody here. Bang, will lead the charge, pushing forward. Weapon swapped over, CGRS grabbing this Phantom. Bang goes swinging out, managing to win out on the fight. Finds a headshot, Bang tearing them asunder. Defuse, however, needs to be held. That final headshot does not connect onto the diffuser. Point two.
More, again, reinforcements into the A site with utility. Both Narrate as well as Bang, just to try to back up this spot with the stars, alarm bots, and nanoswarms.
2 away from the next thrash here. Maybe that was the sole mission. Over towards A mains. They grab that, they start drifting back. Lockdown available for Narrate. Cosmic Divide as well as an overdrive.
Trying to read the timing, but most of MITH's players, I mean Sentinel's players, are too far away to even hear most of the utility being sent out. Maybe just the stars being put out. So a little bit clueless at the moment. Trying to use the stars from B-Link to flush them over onto other parts of the map.
0 point gets broken. Confirms at least a presence.
Bring them down.
Likely going to be suspecting a hell of a lot more than that, and John Yap wants to go ahead and back away. Gets out the safety, but now let's continue to start circling their way around over towards this A site.
Really? So funneling them into this possible like star nanoswarm combo, and then delay for the rotations to go through. Zekken still calling it B's clear.
Now went forward, swing onto the corner, Narrate taken down instantly, as does Bang. Man advantage now here for the side of MITH. It's bounded upon as Kalu was able to find John QT. Ult now online as well. And that is the call to just back away.
Yeah. Now like something smells funky. I mean, if I were Kaplan, I might be calling a timeout on the next round. Clearly, this current game plan isn't quite working out the way that they want it to. If anything, that one smoke in towards B-Link just funnels MITH in towards art control and in towards connector control. And of course, then stairs where they are able to effectively take down A with that execute and the quick pace of which Kadum is able to burst into the site much more effectively now. He's feeling that confidence.
0 point gets spot on the 2.
Ooh.
Kadum and CGRS unable to pull away from that. They're playing back here, very disconnected away from long. So I know that they're relatively safe from a thrash, at least for the time being.
Oh, Narrate.
As it comes out, push at the beginning, goes out for the peak, but just can't line it up. Lua finds the kill, flashes in, Celsius does well to collect one, but CGRS quickly takes him down. Once again, man advantage maintained here for Made in Thailand.
And then they back off. Numbers advantage, and they're looking to overwhelm the site. I think they recognize that, you know, with the difference in the setups now, possibly they're still respecting a potential op on the side of B long, so they're going to check it very clearly. But they know maybe the stack is closer towards A, and that's why they're deciding to hit B instead. And that's the right read, the right call. No ops found.
30 seconds.
The red carpet rolled out for them.
John spraying, trying to make something happen, even with a haunt reveal though. Can't confirm the kill, just puts Lance down to 76. Thrash now Chasing forward, scouting over towards Link, seeing if they can spot anybody. Won't be recoverable. SEN have their work cut out for them. Cosmic Divide going to be called through. Overdrive popped second. Dropping down out the top of heaven. Does manage to find one, but last puts him down, and now it is all on John. And he just does not have the HP to try to make this happen. Knows that there's a player down below him, but he's got to drop into that line of sight. Does so, finds it, but it needs to be an instant headshot. 29 HP in time, just not working for him. Laz will be able to finish him off, and MITH have regained.
No gun supported, just a Marshall and a Vandal. John QT has Nightfall, but probably gonna need to look to save that up. Or at least just like full send, considering the fact that we are so close to map point right now. MITH looking to close in.
Clear the cam, just a Marshall here in the hands of second. And the multitude of players swinging out.
I'm out of here.
Just with a quick jiggle peek. Checks again, backs away.
Yeah, I think he's out like everything. He's like, no. He only has the Marshall. Maybe
thing is, even with just the Marshall, that could even be taken away from him should this ult get used here by Kahlua. He's shown that he's pretty willing to just send it. First Marshall shot ends up going wide. Has to tuck back away. John QT now Celsius all going to be taken down, just one after the other.
fired. He missed.
CRS now just 3 away from another thrash.
Watch out! Go, go, go!
Swap the weapon, the drop down, the death. Kahlua not giving Zekken a chance. It falls on Bang's shoulders to see if he can stop this from being a flawless, or if he's just gonna sit back, wait for the spike to detonate. I think it's gonna be the latter. Either way, Made in Thailand move up to map point here on Pearl. SEN's pick as they look to take us to bind. And if SEN want to be victorious and want this to be a 2-0, they're gonna have to make it happen in overtime.
That would be just such a triumphant performance from MITH. Overtime or bust. Sentinels on the defense. Back into the operator. Fires off a shot. MITH funneled back in towards mid as well as A. And once again, Narrate has his work cut out for him.
Careful.
John QT taking the pivotal position to work through sewers as well as connector this time, but he backs off completely.
And second, once again, I mean, posted up forward. Tucked away there at B long, but they're just not going anywhere near.
It's trust in John QT and Bang to collect everything on the A side. All the stars placed onto this spot right now.
Oh, well, gonna be sent. Bang able to avoid that as he goes into the back though and alerts him of his presence. And Kadoom finds the kill. Fragment gonna be coming down. John QT dead. 3 players left standing as Celsius trying to set up for the flash, but he might just get caught here with Util in hand. No, Kadoom doesn't pursue deep enough for the kill. Pulls back away. Lockdown now going to be used, but it's a fairly shallow one. Clears the site, but it does not clear out A main. Does not clear out Art. Looks like Kadoom maybe going to go on a bit of a long rotation here as tap of the spike. The Mosh immediately comes through. Celsius trying to push forward, trying to save them off. Grab well further delays. Defuse is not coming in. There is no hope in hell. The rate will fall.